A perennial contender in the CAA, the Northeastern men's and women's track and field teams competed in the first ever indoor championship meet this past February. With several standout individual performances and top 3 finishes throughout the meet, both teams found a way to make their mark. In capping off a memorable weekend against stiff competition, the men's team captured first place, becoming the first ever CAA indoor champions.
We have been trying for an indoor championship since I joined the CAA as an athlete. And when we saw the addition of the teams, we just saw this as the best opportunity we've had in a long time to make that happen. So we were really excited. We're excited for the change, excited for a new challenge, and excited that something we had hoped for years was finally coming to fruition.
I was excited to hear that we were getting more competition, and it's also exciting to have our first indoor championship. I was really looking forward to that. Kind of changed our perspective on how we were going to approach the indoor seasons.
Adding the 3 teams was really exciting because and our team knew that it was going to bring a lot of competition. Off that, it was also kind of nerve-wracking because we also knew that was going to make getting a team title so much more difficult because the teams coming in were very strong.
Initially, my first thought was, wow, these are some pretty hard-hitting teams. A lot of these guys are All-Americans, even Olympians, so I knew that the work we put in last year isn't going to really cut it, so we need to get to work this year and go even harder.
We definitely knew it was going to be harder than usual. NCAA obviously has a lot of good sprinters, so we knew we'd have a little bit more competition than usual, especially in the spring. And I guess being the first indoor conference was all kind of new. For me personally, I think it was a great learning experience as well. Learning how to deal with nerves and stuff like that is definitely something useful I can take into the future.
Heading into this year's championship, the expectation of men and women was exactly the same as it had always been, to put together the best effort we could put together and to try to win.
I think the most important thing is just to do what you do in practice every day. Don't try to do anything extra than what you train for. I just tried to stay calm, confident in my technique, the things I've been practicing. I think that's the main thing, is just thinking about what you've been working on and not trying to do anything different just because it's a championship.
We knew that we were ranked pretty well going in, but we were a little behind, so we knew that everyone was really going to have to step up and get a lot of points at conference if we wanted to have a shot at the title.
I knew it was going to be a little bit of a strategic race, and we weren't going to take control right from the start. So I kind of hung back and just kind of let the race play out. Towards the end, I knew I wanted to make a move to kind of go for the win. That was sort of the plan going in, and I feel like I executed it pretty well.
We had a plan, we stuck to it, and the whole idea was just to win. Nothing cute, as our coach said. Just focus on getting the win, and I think everyone executed, especially in the legs before the mile. I was set up really well, and a lot of people ran really well in that race, so it was a good showing.
So at first, I didn't know what place I was at when I crossed the finish line, and then I looked back, and to see the time that I ran and in the place I placed was just really good.
The first indoor championship win is something no one can ever take away. People will win after us, but we will always be the first, and that won't leave the record books, and that's super exciting.
It's cool because everyone who won has the CAA record now, which is nice to say. I have it, and I was the first winner in CAA indoor track and field history.
I remember checking my phone, seeing the score finalized, and that we won. And everyone was just ecstatic, jumping around, screaming, dancing. So I think we were all just really hyped that we got the win at the end of it.
It was really special for a lot of people. Obviously, we have a lot of seniors this year and 5th years, that have been through a lot with the team, especially in changing its culture. So it's really nice to see a lot of them go out on top.
Watching them come off of this championship as a coach, you just saw a new energy, a new excitement. You have athletes who are now really hitting the drawing board, trying to think of ways they can be even more impactful. So it's really exciting. It kind of gives us a new energy, a new fire as we head into this outdoor season and a new set of goals.
A championship like that really gives us a sense of what we need to work on and what our strengths were. So really just focusing on getting everyone healthy, getting everyone in the competitive mindset and at their strongest for the championship season.
I think winning indoors is a good base layer for what we got, but the team knows what we can do now, so we can build off of that and score more points in places that we didn't even score points in. So can just build off of what we had before.